And turning now to a new wave of tension overnight between Israelis and Palestinians.
That's right. The two sides exchanging airstrikes and rocket attacks. Israel launched a series of airstrikes on the Gaza Strip after Palestinian militants fired a rocket into Israeli airspace hours earlier. This new wave of violence comes after a holiday weekend marred by violence at a holy site in Jerusalem where Palestinians and Israeli police clashed. Joining us now from Jerusalem is CBS News radio correspondent Robert Berger. Robert, great to see you again. So this was the first rocket launched by Palestinian militants since early January. As we know, tensions in Jerusalem last May prompted an 11-day war. Do you expect this new wave of tension to spark more conflict?
Well, it could go either way. Right now, there are intensive efforts by many players, including the United States, Jordan, and Egypt, to calm the situation. Israel says it doesn't want an escalation, but, it's not clear what Hamas and other Palestinian militant groups in Gaza want. Firing that rocket for the first time since New Year's Eve, certainly they were sending a message to Israel that if things escalate at the Mosque of Al-Aqsa or Temple Mount, as it's known to Jews, if there's further violence there, that they're prepared to escalate the situation further. I would say, though, that they are acting with a lot more restraint than they did at this time last year during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, when they were already firing a lot of rockets at Israel, including quite a number here at Jerusalem. So I think the situation is being contained right now, but you never know how events can go. If one side retaliates, if there's an attack, if there's more violence at the mosque, things could escalate. But there are efforts also to calm things down.
And Robert, this situation presents a real challenge we're seeing for Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett's government. How are they responding?
Well, Naftali Bennett is saying that Israel doesn't want an escalation and that it wants to allow freedom of worship to everyone, Christians, Jews, and Muslims. But he also says that violence at the Mosque of Al-Aqsa or Temple Mount will not be tolerated. He's also asked rhetorically why people coming to worship peacefully would come with rocks and fireworks and clash with police. But his government is really in a precarious situation. There is an Arab party that has basically suspended its participation in the government, which puts this very fragile coalition in danger of collapse. So basically, Naftali Bennett, a young prime minister, walking a tightrope, trying to keep his coalition together and keep the peace.
Robert Berger, thank you very much.
Thank you.